guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another week's edition of HeatPressNation Live. My name is Estevan, this is Jared, and we got an action-packed Americana-themed episode for everybody today.
America!
How's everybody doing out there? How are you doing, Jared?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really good because we have a paid holiday coming up next week.
That is right.
For being totally honest, I get to barbecue in the middle of the week, which is really exciting for me. And of course, celebrate this awesome country.
That's
Hand
right.
clap for America.
There we go. Hand clap for America. That's
go.
right. For those of you without calendar, next Wednesday is going to be 4th of July. So we're going to be showing you guys some awesome products you guys can make in the spirit of the season using your heat press equipment materials. Before you get started, if this is your first time tuning in, we like to have a lot of fun up here, Jared and I. What do we like to do, Jared?
We like to give stuff away. And there's a couple ways that you can be entered to win. The easiest one is to like and share this post. It's super easy. You can even, so if you want to see how to share, maybe you're not keen on sharing, you just tap that button right there, tap that button again, and then boom.
It's that easy, guys.
It's
like button,
shared.
share button, you'll automatically be entered. For those of you who were able to like and share last week's broadcast, we have all the names compiled. We're going to be giving away a set of Soft Fusion pressing pillows.
Yes, giving those away this week.
Fantastic. But that's not the only way you guys can enter. In addition to the like and share, we also have just started doing a new program called Post of the Week.
Yes. Yeah, so Post of the Week is really cool because we get lots of submissions. And you know what's cool? I've noticed people have started tagging us on Instagram, which is neat. Also, there's posts coming in to our Facebook group, which is really rad. We're really excited. So we do have a couple of things that we want to share with you guys today, which is going to be Post of the Week. So we're going to show them to you guys right now, actually. So we normally have 3. This week we have 2, but we're hoping to share a third option with you guys. So be sure to just stay tuned.
That's right.
And we'll share it with you guys. So this is option 1 for Post of the Week. Now these are some, I didn't even know they even made these. These are like wine tumbler koozies things.
No, that's awesome. Look at that.
Super rad. They're sublimated. And I don't know if you can't read it, it says chillin' in the country.
Nice.
I think I switched them. It says in the country chillin'. But you know, that phrase works either way.
Absolutely.
So that's option A. And then option B is coming right up.
Oh,
and
look at
this. It goes with the theme of this week, Made with Pride in the USA. That's a sublimated transfer. And I think that's really, really cool. So we're gonna, and for number C, we're gonna be sharing that just a little bit later on. If we have to do a separate post, we'll show you guys in a separate post. We apologize for the technical difficulty. It's just because number C was a video. So somebody posted a really cool video that we wanted to share, but sometimes sharing videos into a live video, it doesn't always work out. So
not the very best every single time, but yeah, those are our options for this week's Post of the Week. You guys can vote right now. We got the iPad up here, so feel free to comment A or B, and we'll get the option C up possibly in a later post for consideration.
Yes.
But that's 2 awesome ways you guys can get entered. We'll be announcing that prize in just a little bit towards the end of the broadcast. Jared mentioned our Facebook group. If you guys haven't checked it out already, HeatPressNation Creators. Awesome source of output, extra information, second opinions, or even if you need some assistance, maybe after hours.
Exactly, yeah. And I did see that. In fact, somebody posted, I want to say over the weekend or in the evening, they had a question, and there are so many helpful people. The cool thing about HeatPressNation Creators is that there's a lot of folks in the group who have HeatPressNation machines. So, I mean, we offer free lifetime technical support. You got great, awesome guys like my buddy Estevan here and the rest of our technical support team. We offer free lifetime technical support, but I wish we could be 24/7. But we do have business hours. Yeah, we do have business hours. So if you're not able to call during business hours, the creators group is a great way to get some answers. Maybe in between while you wait to speak.
No, that's right. And I think I saw that post you were mentioning. I think someone was talking about they were looking to get into a machine from a hand iron, possibly. Had talked about the Cricut, the Cameo, and just the outpouring of support and information provided. It was really awesome to see. I think we both jumped on that one. Actually,
it was really cool.
So yeah, definitely want to check that out. Information's below. HeatPressNation Creators, and then that's not just all. We also had a pretty kick butt YouTube channel.
Yes, we did. So our YouTube channel, I'm sorry, say it again.
YouTube.com/HeatPressNation. We got content added weekly, and it's a really great place if you want to check out a past Facebook Live broadcast, any of our awesome product tutorials or information spotlights. It's going to be YouTube.com/HeatPressNation. Address is at the bottom. Make sure you get the subscribe in. Thumbs up.
Yes.
We like thumbs up.
Yeah, go do that. We got new stuff coming, and also, so we're gonna show you guys some demos here. But for time's sake, we don't have the complete process, so be sure to stay tuned. We got some really cool new techniques to share with you guys today, kind of some industry hacks, some industry secrets for getting cool stuff accomplished. So make sure you stay tuned to our YouTube because we're going to be expanding on these ideas with a full tutorial. So that's going to be super awesome. I'm really excited for that.
Absolutely. I'm excited as well. Fireworks are coming up. Barbecue's coming up, and Happy Birthday America's coming up. We're going to get started here in just a moment, guys. As you can see, we got kind of a USA Americana theme going on.
Got the red, white, and blue even on the t-shirts.
That's right, absolutely.
Nice.
Kind of remind me a little bit of a Dodger color scheme also. They're surging
go
back.
Dodgers!
That's
All
right. That's right. Today up here we have our signature series 15x15 clamshell heat press machine. What I love about this press here, it's got the slide out drawer feature. We'll show you that in action in just a moment. This particular model is also the auto open. So as you can see here, we've got the electromagnet. Go ahead and pop that bad boy right there open for you. Fantastic.
Super cool. Yeah, this is, now if you've noticed, like we'll have different machines out here at different times. This is probably one of our most popular machines, and a testament to that is that we keep selling out of this bad boy. It's hard to keep this thing on the shelves here. So if you are interested in getting one of these, we do have the regular non-auto open available right now at HeatPressNation. But if you are interested in the auto open 1515 model, we are expecting to have that ready for you. I want to say in about 2 weeks or so.
Yes.
So we're not too far out on that at all. So if you want more details on how you can get a hold of this exact machine with the auto open, be sure to give us a call, 800-215-0894. We have lots of awesome heat press pros here who are ready to take your questions and let you know on what get you a better ETA on where you can get this awesome machine in your hands.
That's right. So as Jared said, we got some kind of inside trade secrets for you. We're going to be showing you guys a hack of sorts. What are we working with first today, Jared? So
today we have a cool product. I don't think we've talked about this here on HeatPressNation Live yet, and that is going to be Caesar TTD Easy Mask. So it looks like just a regular roll of white vinyl, but it's not. This is actually very similar to the material that you'll be using, that you have on your heat transfer vinyl. So one of the most common things about heat transfer paper, and I'm going to move these over, don't worry, we'll get to everything that you see here today in good time. But one of the things that's really popular about heat transfer paper is that, we always say, don't do any lettering or any fine details. So right here we have our USA shirt, really cool shirt, but you'll notice that we contour cut out each individual letter. So that's typically like a no-go. We don't recommend contour cutting letters just because you have to place each one like when
exactly back.
You have to line it up. It's a struggle. I mean, if we're being totally honest, it's a struggle. We're gonna put so you can see this here on camera too. So we were able to do it though, which is really cool because something like this, like lettering with a full color image inside, that's not something that's typically going to be done very easily with heat transfer paper. Now this is not sublimation. This is actually Nina Jet Pro Soft Stretch. And so if you're wondering, wow, how did you guys do that? We contour cut each letter and placed it individually using Easy Mask. So what we did was, and you can see here, I kind of already peeled it a little bit here. So I'm going to put this down right here. Actually, I'll flip the shirt over so you can see exactly what we're doing. All right. So now I've already started my trim, but what we did was we cut a piece of this Easy Mask, and you can see it's sticky. So it's very much like the carrier sheet that your vinyl comes on. It's sticky, so we're able to use it as a cutting mat. Because you know that if you're contour cutting heat transfer paper, you have to use a cutting mat.
Absolutely. Otherwise, it's just going to be going back and forth everywhere.
Exactly. So now we don't want to press the border, so I'm going to peel the border off. And your transfer will stay in place. So the cool thing about this now, and you want to be a little careful because it's sticky, but it's not like 100% sticky. So now everything is going to stay in place, and now we can press it to our t-shirt, which is what we're going to be showing you guys live right here. So you can see here, again, this is heat transfer paper. This is a design that normally we would leave to the DTG guys, leave to the sublimation guys. But with a little bit of Easy Mask, this is now something that you can do. You can do at home if you have a vinyl cutter with contour cutting. So your Silhouette Cameo is going to handle this.
That's right.
Your Vinyl Systems Edge is going to handle this. Your GCC Expert 2 LX series is going to handle this. Of course, you got your Graphtex, and there's a bunch of other machines. I don't have time to name all the vinyl cutters. But if you have contour cutting, you are able to do this. So I'm going to go grab a t-shirt, and let's show a demo.
Yeah, absolutely. As you can see here, we've already got the contour cut there. We got the letters held in the original design orientation with our Caesar TTD Easy Mask available at HeatPressNation.com. And we're about to do a live demonstration for you guys right now, show you how you can apply this just like heat transfer vinyl. I'm going to check in really quick here with the World Wide Web. We got some votes coming in for Post of the Week. Thank you guys so much. We got a hello from Mike Fernholz saying, what's up from sunny Southern California? What's up back to you? And let's see here. You got Danny Gonzalez being a jokester as usual. Mercy Chanda's asking how much. For pricing on current availability on any of the products or equipment we're working on today, I would defer over to our sales staff. Number's going to be available below, or you can visit us at HeatPressNation.com. And we got another hey from Robin. And I think we're ready to get started, guys. Take it away, Jared.
All right, so I'm coming over here with my white t-shirt, and of course we have our slide-out drawer. So now this is your first time watching, you haven't seen this. Most heat presses are in here. If you wanted to put your garment, you got to like really reach in there. My hands are getting kind of close to the heating element. What I absolutely love about this heat press is that the bottom drawer slides out, so it's super easy. Just can do that. Of course, you can kind of see that it's wrinkly. And anytime you're pressing a t-shirt, you want to do a pre-press. Now, I'm not going to close this all the way. I'm just going to kind of hold it there so it irons out my shirt. We get all the moisture out. I'm going to do that for about 5 or 6 seconds or so. And you can't see it, but this shirt's kind of steaming, which is good. It means that I got the moisture out of there. And so now, and once again, we're going to show you guys. So you can see this has been contour cut out. This was one single piece of heat transfer paper. This is Nina Jet Pro Soft Stretch. But I cut it on my Caesar TTD Easy Mask. So now, and again, I'm just going to pat everything down because while it is sticky, it's not like vinyl. But what it does is it allows me to place this right here. And that looks about right. So it allows me to place this, and now we're ready to go. So I'm going to scoot this in here. And we're gonna, do we got a pro grade?
I just might happen to have a spare pro grade non-stick sheet available in 16 by 16, 16 by 20.
Estevan always has my back, always coming in clutch. Love him. All right, so let's do this. We're going down here, 375 degrees for 30 seconds.
All right, so we'll give that some time to press onto there. As you can see, we got the machine going there. We got the Teflon sheet on top. We're going to have a nice, smooth, even transfer there. Give that just a moment. Tony Liznak chiming in, saying hello. Sent us a personal message. We'll be getting to that in just a moment. Make sure Jared checks on that one there for us.
Nice.
We got Jennifer Kreiner-Worrell. Excited to be ordering a heat press soon. We're excited with you.
There we go. And now my favorite part, you see that right there? That is the auto open feature. So I didn't have to come over and open it myself. We're able to have the machine auto open on its own. So now you want to peel Jet Pro while it's hot. So what's cool about this is our carrier sheet, the Easy Mask, it just peels right off. And so now what I can do is I can give a little tug, just a little stretch to my Jet Pro. And again, while it's nice and hot.
And we always recommend that little tug around the transfer with the Jet Pro. Really helps the ink lock in, makes a nice softer feel.
Yeah, now and if you want to get yourself some like barbecue gloves or some heat resistant gloves, be my guest.
How hot's that paper there, Jared?
It's pretty hot.
Yeah, that just came out of the 375 degree Signature Series machine. So always exercise caution, as we say around here, when handling any of the heat transfer materials.
Yeah, now you don't necessarily have to repress it. Some people are into repressing their Jet Pro Soft Stretch. What I do is I'll just, while it's hot, after I peel, I'll give it one light little stretch. That allows the polymer and the ink to kind of get into the threads there. Makes it very stretchable. And man, this is a beauty. Why don't you show that off, S?
Now let's take a look here. As you can see, we have the original design integrity, that alignment there, that positioning on all the USA letters. We even got the design or the color of the fabric showing through in the contour cut there. This came out awesome, and we love working with Jet Pro Soft Stretch.
I'm a big fan of that, man.
Yeah, no, this came out great. Killed it.
Thank you. Now, it's not just the, and we can show that one off. it's not just the light transfer paper that you can use. We have dark transfer paper here. Now, one thing, I'm just going to be totally upfront about this. Contour cutting that out and using the Easy Mask on the light transfer paper was fairly easy. You know, as long as your design is not incredibly intricate, like if you wanted to cut like super tiny stuff, remember that paper in general, you're not going to be able to cut it as fine as vinyl. But if you have some stuff kind of like this, kind of bold, not too intricate, yeah, I mean, by all means, be my guest. Now, using dark transfer paper, this is kind of a different monster. So we're going to show you guys live right now exactly what the process is for dark transfer paper. And you'll see, it's still possible to be done. In fact, we have our sample right here. So check this out. So we're able to do the same thing with dark transfer paper. Again, if you know your transfers, you know that this is typically a job for DTG or screen print. It's very hard to get lettering, especially full color lettering or photos onto a t-shirt. So this is really cool, and we're able to do it with the exact process I'm about to show you right now. So I'm going to grab my weeding hook tool again. If you guys have any questions at all, please, I got Estevan over here manning the comments. So if you have any questions at all about the process, please feel free to chime in. We're going to get to as many of these as we can live here on HeatPressNation Live.
And just like that, they're coming in here. I got one from Mike Fernholz. I think you may have touched on this a little bit earlier, Jared. Can you do a future tutorial on the contour cutting on the Jet Pro with the mask?
Yes. So those are going to be coming next week. So be sure to stay tuned. We're going to, the Jet Pro, we kind of skimmed through it again for time's sake. And also because we want to get you guys over to our YouTube channel. So be sure to stay tuned. Actually, right now is a good chance to subscribe to our YouTube channel. YouTube.com/HeatPressNation. Subscribe to the channel. That way you're alerted anytime we post new video content. And we always have new like product tutorials, trainings. We archive our Facebook live broadcast to YouTube, so that's really cool as well. Yeah, so definitely want to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to know how to be alerted anytime we have future broadcasts, live broadcasts here, you're just going to go to your Facebook app, tap on the video. You'll see 3 dots in the top right corner. Tap on that, and then turn on live notifications. It's pretty easy, right?
It couldn't be any easier.
It's so easy, a Jared could do it.
Got some more questions coming in. This is from Shirley Savage Harris. Do y'all have the heat transfer paper?
Yes, we do.
We got the heat transfer paper.
We have Jet Pro Soft Stretch, and this right here, I want to say, it says on the back, this is Neenah Jet Opaque. So this is not the 3G, of course. You could try it with different ones. What we've noticed, though, is that the more matte finish papers, like Parapy, Inkjet Dark Pro, that has a really matte finish. It's not going to stick as good, as you'll see, to the Easy Mask. So it's kind of, again, doing the dark, it's possible, as you're going to see right now. It's just not as easy as the light.
There we go. You know, anything's possible, right?
Yeah, so actually, I'm going to go ahead and dive in. Any questions, just feel free to call them out.
For sure. Now, this one's from Tylin Blaylock. What was the USA printed with?
So we used I think we have an Artisan 1430, an Epson Artisan 1430 here in the office that we printed it with. And on the dark, we're using Neenah Jet Opaque. Neenah Jet Opaque. And then on the light, it's Jet Pro Soft Stretch. So you'll see here, I did leave the contour marks on my printout just so you could see exactly how it looks. So you do want to we did contour cut this. Now I peeled out around the USA, but you'll see right now the border, and I am using my hook tool, the border here, it is coming up. So,
all right.
So this is just the background. Remember, when you're using dark transfer paper, this will press to your shirt. So you always have to weed around. Did I get that? Yes. Okay. So now here comes the fun part. We're gonna get a piece of our Caesar TTD and the TTD Easy Mask, and this is the high tack. So we got the stickiest one possible. Yeah, good. So now I'm just gonna cut a piece, and I'm probably overcutting here. So sorry if I'm being quote unquote wasteful.
I'm really glad we're taking the time to do this kind of little hack here. My good buddy Travis in Tech has shown me this in the past as kind of really cool workaround for using the heat transfer paper with the contour cutting and really getting that kind of custom look we're gonna do here.
Yeah,
so.
This is something that's typically not done, and we actually recommend against cutting letters. But if you want to try it, like this is totally not as hard as you might think. So. I have my mask. We're going to lay it down, kind of just bow it in the center. We're going to lay it down, and then I don't have my squeegee on me, so we're going to use our... Now, this is an insert. We're going to show you guys some sublimation socks in just a little bit. But when you forget your squeegee, you just got to improvise.
MacGyver.
So check it out. So now what we're going to do is the goal. So now we've masked it. Now what we're going to have to do is when we pick up this easy mask, we're going to want to pick up the letters too and not the paper. This is where things get kind of interesting. And so what you might have to do is what I had to do earlier in testing is peel it off the back, right? So our cutting mat, we actually use a Caesar cutting mat. A silhouette cutting mat for our with another cutter, but that's okay.
It's a super handy dandy cutting mat.
So what I did is you're going to want to press it in, make sure that it's going to stick to your lettering. And then I'm kind of peeling away.
I think we have success.
I think so, except now I'm peeling up the paper. So what you might even have to do is you might have to, and I don't know if camera 2 can see this, but you might have to help it out a little bit. So you see how I'm kind of helping it out with my weeding hook tool. I'm just going to hold it in place and kind of tack it down to the easy mask. Yep. So that way I could pull the paper away. Again, so on dark paper, you'll see that it's not as easy. It's not 100% foolproof, but it is an option. And that's one thing that we like to share with you guys. You know, oftentimes you'll hear us say, don't do lettering with dark paper. And it's not that there's like these we're not these like evil kings of heat transfer and we don't want you guys to have any fun. It's just we've tried it and it's not as easy as some would like it to be, as I would like it to be. So you can see here my U, I'm kind of having to hold it down, and now next is coming up my S. So that one I'm going to kind of help it, and then I'm going to just hold it in place here. Careful while I peel. And you can see that it's not, because it has a matte finish, it's not 100% sticking to our mask, but it should be enough to where we can place it down. So just holding it here, and like I said, this is not as easy as with the light transfer paper. The light transfer paper was an absolute breeze compared to this, but we want to show you guys just full transparency, let you guys know exactly what you're in for if you want to try it.
We got some more questions coming in.
Oh, sure, bring it on.
Val Diaz just popped in. Sorry, just joined. She's asking what transfer paper we're working with today.
We are working, this particular one is Nina Jet Opaque. So you can see the shirt that we did finish, so it is possible. We're not deceivers.
Yeah, this one we just
possible.
did live on camera here. This was using the Nina brand Jet Pro Soft Stretch.
Yes.
Definitely a product favorite for all of us around here in the office. This one was a little more cooperative, as you can see here, with the easy mask, but just like Jared said, want to let you know, guys, exactly what is capable of being done with these different materials.
Yeah, so now, and you know what's cool is I'm sure some of you guys watching this are like, oh, this poor dude, doesn't he know that, you know, XYZ works better than what he's doing? And you know what, you're absolutely right. We always get really great tips from our viewers, from our members of the HeatPressNation creators community. So I'm just gonna put all this back down here now. Yeah, so we're always getting tons of great tips, super awesome, helpful stuff. So if you're watching and you're saying, hey, I've done that before, and you know what, this actually works out easier, please, by all means, be my guest. We would love to hear your feedback. And I'm just gonna...
Don't be scared.
Cut that out right there.
We got a comment here from Elizabeth Morales Gonzalez. I have a swing away. I may need to upgrade. LOL. I have tortilla fingers. I don't feel much heat. I don't feel much heat anymore. LOL.
That's hilarious. I think we mentioned tortilla fingers in the past when we were making our quesadilla.
That's right.
So here we go. So we masked it, and this is dark transfer paper on our mask, and it's ready to go on our t-shirt.
Boom.
I'm gonna come around, grab a t-shirt, and we're gonna do the live demo.
There we go. Jared's gonna mosey and go ahead and get that ready for us here, guys. I got another question coming in. Tim Costin, what did you use to print on the Jet Pro? I believe Jared was saying we're equipped right now with the Epson 1430. We've also printed a number of these transfers using the Canon Pixma. In addition, we also carry a third awesome inkjet printer called the C88 Plus, also from Canon. Epson. There we go. Excuse me. Those are going to be available at the supplies section of the website underneath printers. You can go to inkjet and you can see the different options there. Let's take a look here, moving along here. Yeah, a couple questions about that. Again, this was printed with the Epson 1430, and then we do have the other options there available. Looks like Jared's ready to come on in. Welcome on back down the stage.
Thank you. So I got my dark t-shirt here, and one thing I do want to note about the Epson is that it is a discontinued printer. It's great, we love it, we've sold it for years, but Epson recently decided that they're no longer going to manufacture the 1430. So if you can get your hands on a used one, or maybe somebody has some NOS, new old stock, and I'm just going to pre-press my shirt here. But yeah, if somebody has one, you know, feel free, they're great printers, but if you look for it on our website, you will not find it, unfortunately.
There we go.
Okay, so we've pre-pressed this, and now really quick here, I'm just going to kind of tack that back down here, and you'll see that it's not 100% sticking to the Easy Mask, which is fine. It's because this paper has a matte finish. Again, so that's really, I mean, it's really desirable. I love the heat transfer papers with the matte finish. Oh boy, no, it's falling apart. There we go. I love the heat transfer papers with the matte finish. But for this particular setup, it's not absolutely ideal. And again, you know, one thing that we do want to share is doing this with dark transfer paper. It will give you a little bit more trouble than the light, but just to show you and prove that it is possible, we are going to do that today. So I'm going to lay this down pretty fast. There we go. And now I think I'll be able to kind of shift it. There we go. So I put it down there. Now I'm able to shift it. Let's go ahead and line it up. We usually go about 3 fingers south of the collar. And then, of course, if your shirt is centered on the lower platen, then it should be centered there. And we're ready to do this. Let's go ahead and get our ProGrade non-stick sheet. We're going to cover this up, and this is going down at 375 degrees for 30 seconds. Some of you guys may know it might be a little hot, but it's okay.
There we go.
Let's do this.
All right, Jared, we got another question coming in, this time from Lisa Peckinpah. Can it be printed with a laser printer? We do have heat transfer papers specifically designed for the laser printers. These are going to be prepared for inkjet ink. So we do have that in the supply section also. It's going to be categorized, but we got some awesome offerings from Parapi, Nina. Some may require the use of white toner, but there are some like the Techniprint Easy P, the Parapi laser papers as well we can use with just regular toner.
Cool, so we're moving back here now. Keep in mind this is a cold peel, so you don't want to pull it off until, and I'm just going to do this really quick here. You don't want to pull it off until it's fully cooled down. So we're going to give this a break. We're going to come back to this transfer in just a little bit. But what I am going to do now is I'm going to turn up the heat because we have one more pretty sweet live demo for you guys today.
Just one?
Oh, maybe 2.
We'll see, we'll see. Let's see here. Raynal McDaniel, great to see you this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, letting us start your weekend early and be a part of your Thursday. Let's see here. Mary Sue Wasaki, hello from Illinois. Love the demo. Well, we love you. And thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes, we do.
Here we go. There's another one from Tylen Blaylock. He's asking, is this pigment ink?
So this is actually going to be the standard dye base. We use the stock inks on our printers just to show you how it would come if you bought it yourself out there. Mm-hmm. But as you probably know, but some of our other viewers may not, is that when it comes to inkjet inks, you have the standard dye-based ink, which is going to be stock in like most home office printers. But if you want your prints to last a little bit longer, you can go for the pigment-based inks. Those are gonna last longer, especially if used out, like exposed to sunlight, or even in the washer. It'll extend the life a little bit on your transfers. So yeah, it's really, really cool.
There we go, there we go. Another question from Tylen. 1430 setup for the inkjet ink or sublimation. We have ours, as Jared said, with the stock OEM manufacturer's ink. So that one is not going to be sublimation.
Right, right.
Let's see here.
But we do have sublimation coming up in just a moment. So if you want to see some sublimation stuff, just stick around. And not only sublimation demos, guys, we're giving stuff away still in this episode. And we do have a fun demo for you guys. We're going to be cooking up some fun stuff here on HeatPressNation Live, so stay tuned. Also, if you missed it, actually, why don't you call this?
There we go, guys. We do have the post of the week running right now. You can get those votes in live. This is going to be decided by you, the viewers. Let's take a look here at number A. This is the Chillin' in the Country. And as Jared said, this is like a nice little sock koozie, wine glass apparatus. I love it. I love the transfer on here. This is fantastic. And then moving on to option B. This is going to be another sub transfer, Jared tells me. I love the sublimation on that light gray. We really see the best results using light color fabric. We're going to be always recommending 100% cotton. But as you can see here, you really see those colors pop there, and that's not going anywhere. That's sublimation.
No, that's beautiful. I really am a big fan. I'm a big fan of both of these today. I think it's cool because they're both sublimation.
Yes.
And both really cool in their own right. So you guys get to choose and stick around. We're going to be posting probably afterwards. We're going to show you guys option C, which is a really cool video that someone shared. But before we do, make sure you share this video. Follow the instructions on the screen. You could bring up that little menu down there and you can just share it. And boom, that's it. It's shared to your timeline and it enters you into our weekly giveaway.
That's right. One share, one like, you're entered into winning one prize.
Yeah.
And we'll be announcing that in just a little bit. As we said earlier, for those of you who were able to like and share last week, we have a pretty awesome prize to be given away, I think. The Soft Fusion pressing pillows, not a cheap accessory by any means. You get 4 awesome sizes, super reusable, and we're giving away 2 sets of those. So,
you know, we should give everybody a second to like and share this post. Ready? Time starts now. Like and share. Go ahead and do it.
That was 1 second.
That was 1 second? Okay, we'll give you guys a couple more seconds. Go, like and share. And remember, if you don't know how, right there, just open up that menu on the bottom. Go to one of our posts and do this. Boom. Share, 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 share. Post your share. Is that enough time for them? I think it's enough time.
I think that's good. We'll be compiling all the likers and shares into a big wheel and next week drawing a prize, which we'll be announcing in just a moment. As Jared said, we do got some sublimation coming up, and I think this guy might be up to temperature.
It is. Well, let's do it. So today you'll see, and actually you should show that to the camera. Right? That's a really cute little.
Now, if you guys have been noticing, we do have a lot of awesome products and materials staged up here. One of them is this patriotic sublimation sock that Jared was so kind enough to have prepared. Hello, Jared. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Want to see me make one of these right now? Yes, I do.
I do.
Yes,
I want to see it.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. We're going to make one of these live on camera right now for you. We got our sublimation transfer, and what do we use to make this today, Jared?
So for this one, you'll see this is a pretty big one. This is a pretty big sock. This sock we actually, now I think, but we probably could have done this, manipulated the design to do on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. There you go. But since we had to print this on an 11 by 17 sheet, we did use our Sawgrass SG 800 to print this beautiful 11 by 17 inch paper. Now that being said, if we had maybe a shorter sock, because this is a long, like a full calf sock, if you had maybe a shorter sock, you could fit it on an 8.5 by 14 sheet, and that can be done with your SG 400. But today we wanted to go all out, so we did print these on our SG 800. Really big fans, and take it away. Actually, I'll take over the comments.
There we go. Thank you. As Jared was so kind to also provide me today, this is going to be our Vapor Apparel sock insert. We're going to be using the straight wall construction, but we do also have available in the popular hockey stick orientation as well. So both of these are going to be on HeatPressNation.com.
Yeah, and it depends on where you get your socks from. In this case, we got, when they ship flat like this. When we get them, they're flat like this. So we use a straight insert. Some of them ship like this in the other orientation, which is more traditional sock. So it really depends on your socks. Make sure you know before you buy, or you could just keep both inserts on hand so you could press either one.
And these are great because, as we all know, socks are kind of a stretchy sort of elastic.
Yeah.
So if you really want that design in there, you want to kind of have a nice little stretch on the fibers, really get into the material so that when you wear it and we got the legs inside, you can really see that awesome sublimation design. So as you can see, we got this here. We got our HPN Signature Series 15 by 15 set to 385.
We're
doing this for 75 seconds. And we got our transfers printed. I think I'm ready, Jared.
Yeah. So now what you're gonna see Estevan do is we're gonna put it down.
Is that the parchment paper?
Yes.
Awesome.
Parchment paper. Now when you're doing sublimation, you always want to kind of sandwich your transfer top and bottom in between 2 pieces of parchment paper. You could use your Teflon sheet. However, what we've noticed is that what happens with the socks or with sublimation is that sometimes it turns into a gas. You know, the dye, it'll kind of outgas and it'll like stain it. So it's okay to throw a cheap piece of parchment paper, but you don't want to be really staining your Teflon sheet.
All right, so we got all our tools ready. We got the sock with the insert. We have our printed transfer, machines up to temperature. Let's do this.
Let's do it. So S is gonna come around and he's gonna bring this. And you know what's cool about the TTD Easy Mask is that if you're ever short on heat tape, it functions as a piece of heat tape. So I'm actually gonna cut him 2 strips because we are gonna need to tape our transfer to our sock. So S, why don't you go ahead and come on up? I will prep this for you here.
Awesome.
Boom.
We'll go ahead and get our parchment paper laid down there.
And actually, let's just do the back here.
So
what you would do is we would normally press both sides, but the magic of live TV has caused us to use a 15 by 15 inch heat press today. So we're gonna show you how to press the back. Of course, you will want a 16 by 20 inch heat press if you want to do this full sock here. Actually, I think we can fit it on.
We'll see what's up. I was going to show them really
diagonally.
quickly. As you can see on the printed transfer, we do have a little bit of an overflow there. We do this on all of our sublimation prints, so we can really get that full bleed. So that way you have that top to bottom there. And
if you want to hold it in place here, you could use some of this. See, Easy Mask works as heat tape because it is heat resistant and it is sticky.
Alrighty. Ready to do this?
Let's do it. Hey, it
does
does work.
I think we might be able to do both sides. We'll give it
The Pythagorean theorem helps us today. Kids, who said you don't need math? All right, so, let's go ahead and adjust the pressure really quick here. Usually if it's too tight, that might cause it to snap. And because we are using a thick insert, there we go.
Stay down.
Because we are using a thick insert on there, and we didn't adjust the temperature, that's what happened there. So with your auto open heat presses, if it's too tight, it just doesn't allow the magnet to make full contact with the metal plate to hold it shut. So if you ever experience that issue with your auto open heat press, you're just gonna wanna adjust the pressure. It's no big deal. You can see here now, we loosened it up a little bit, so it is staying perfectly in place, and we're pressing at 385 for 75 seconds. Now, some people have gotten great results pressing at 400 degrees for only 30 seconds, or 60 seconds, I'm sorry. That's gonna be up to you, whatever settings work best for you, that's totally fine. You do wanna keep it in that range though. So if you're going for 400 degrees, you should do your tests at about 60 seconds for garments. Or if you're at 385 degrees, you can go a little bit longer, 75 seconds, which is what we're doing today. And you'll see here that we are using a 15 by 15 inch heat press, but you just rotate it a little bit and it should work out just fine. So we got about 5 seconds left, and no need to touch it. It's just gonna open on its own. Watch magic. Like that. I use the force to open this bad boy.
Right on, right on. All right, this is a hot peel, right?
That is a hot peel, so we're just gonna
show the magic of this drawer here.
Boom.
Look at that.
That is beautiful. And you can kind of see down here, it did leave a little bit of ink behind. So
yeah, it's a little bit of that
stain our lower platen.
Exactly. Got the silicone pad there nice and protected. Should we try and do the other side, or want to say the...
Dude, let's do the other side.
Right.
You're the man here.
Okay.
You're in charge. Well, let me get you some more heat tape. So you can see we're laying it down. And the cool thing about this is, yeah. Oh, you want it right side up. There we go.
There we go. Probably should tape it on the bottom there.
Piece of tape right here
Thank
for you.
you, sir.
And again, you see that we did allow for a little bit of bleed. Teamwork to make the dream work.
Boom.
All right, so this is really cool. So Estevan, he's gonna do it. And if you notice, one thing that we forgot to do is the sandwich. So you could,
reuse it.
Yeah, let's reuse it.
Okay. So dimension-wise, I'm trying to maximize our positioning, and I think we'll be able to do this at an angle. What do you think, Jared?
Very nice. So this time we are gonna go. It's risky. It's risky to not do the sandwich. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so check this out. So while we let that press, I have some comments here. Raimundo Sotelo says, "Hi, it's inkjet printer." So for the other ones we did, which we'll be showing you guys in just a minute, for the t-shirts, yes, we did use an inkjet printer. However, for these socks, we used a sublimation printer because we wanted to get these really big prints on our 11 by 17 inch paper. We did use our Sawgrass SG800. But if you have shorter socks, you can use 8.5 by 14 inch paper, which is only just a little bit shorter than this. 8.5 by 14-inch paper is available, and you can use that with your Sawgrass SG400. So it's really cool. It is available for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're really excited to have everybody today. Kathy Hardison Cox says, I'm so confused as to what printer to get. Oh, man. Well, if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call, 800-215-0894. You can talk to one of the Heat Press pros here. They'll be able to help you out, kind of at least steer you in the right direction, based on your needs. And that's something that we love to do here at HeatPressNation is there's not one press or one printer that's perfect for everybody. We want to get you into what's right for you. So please feel free to give us a call. That sound means that my talking time is up. The Force and Estevan, take it away, man.
Alrighty. So as Jared said, this is going to be a hot peel. So let's see how this came out.
Quite dapper, my good man.
Not too bad. Be very careful holding these, taking these out. Sock and insert do get very warm. But as we can see here, full bleed.
Let's pull that bad boy out.
All right, I'm gonna use this as a glove.
Here,
you got it?
Yeah.
Careful, careful.
Teamwork to make the dream work. And it's best. You could let it cool if you want to. Don't grab the middle part where it gets pressed. There we go. Just start it off. Dude, these are gorgeous. And actually, I'm gonna go hold it up to the camera really quick, just so they can see the really cool pattern. I would love to take credit for this, but we did download all of these icons from Shutterstock.com, I think. Shutterstock or one of those places, so check that out. So we have a really cool pattern going all the way to the toesies, and then it matches on the back. Super cool. 4th of July theme. Looks like we got burgers on there. We got Uncle Sam hats. We got eagles. We have fireworks. We have pretty much everything that makes the 4th of July awesome on these socks. They're super cool, and you could make stuff like this and more. There's so many opportunities you have to make really cool sublimation items. We're really excited, and now we get to peel our t-shirt.
We got the reveal. Yeah, as Jared said, this is going to be a cold peel transfer, so looks like we've let it get back down to about room temperature. Take it away.
So the Easy Mask, you kind of want to just hold it down while you peel it.
Look at this.
Pretty snazzy, huh?
Right on.
So check that out. USA, we have lettering. Not only do we have lettering, but we have lettering like a full color graphic cut out. So we're able to contour cut this and press it using our Caesar TTD Easy Mask. This is the high-tack version of the Easy Mask. And it's what we're giving away today here on HeatPressNation Live. So if you liked and shared last week's post, you're entered to win today's contest. And today, we're giving away some pressing pillows. So if you like and share today's post, you'll be entered to win next week's prize, which is
a 5-yard roll of Caesar Easy Mask TTD. In addition, we'll also be providing you guys with a brand new sample pack of inkjet heat transfer paper. So you're going to get some of the Nina Jet Opaque. You're going to get some of the Nina Jet Pro Soft Stretch. You're going to get some of the Parapi Inkjet Dark Pro and Light Pro. All kinds of good stuff, so you can try and practice this application at home like we just did today. And next week, we got a special tutorial coming up on the YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. Jared's going to be going in detail on this whole process, breaking it down scientifically for everybody.
Yeah, super awesome. And make sure that you guys like and share. That's the only way you could be entered to win. You like and share right there. Boom. Share this post to be entered to win the Easy Mask. You'll be entered to win the sample pack of heat transfer paper. And then, of course, whoever wins Post of the Week next week will be also getting those same prizes. So we're really excited about that. And but we got one more thing that we want to share today.
We got another demo?
We got another demo now.
I'm out of transfers.
As you guys may know, 4th of July is about a lot of things. It's about celebrating America's independence.
We can do some fireworks?
Oh, I would love to. Darn, I didn't think of that.
I don't have any fireworks.
I don't have any fireworks on me either.
Okay, no, it's cool. It's cool. We got time till next week. Well, what's the other big thing you feel the holidays about?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
You guys ready for some hot dogs?
I think they're ready for hot dogs.
I think they're ready for some hot dogs. Did you care to do the honors?
You know what? I'll let you do the first one. I'll do the second one.
Okay. All right, so today here on HeatPressNation Live, you know that we have lots of fun here, and sometimes we'll just press weird things on our heat press just to see if we can or we can't. Full disclosure, we don't recommend using your heat press for food products, but hey, it's your heat press. Do whatever you want with it.
Rock and roll. As Jerry gets that ready, I want to give a special hello. We got one of our very best friends tuning into view today, Terry Johnson. Thank you so much for saying hello,
Terry.
stopping by. Jared and I send our love. So we got more comments coming in. This one's coming in from Kyle Fryman. Kyle's sitting by my door waiting for my vinyl cutter to show up. Hopefully this helps pass the time. If you do need any kind of status or tracking information, got the number below. Got customer support representatives standing by to assist you with that information if you're looking for an estimated time of arrival. If you are looking for some more awesome ways to fill your time and you're not sick of Jared and mine's faces yet, you can also head over to the YouTube channel. It's going to be youtube.com/HeatPressNation. Loads of awesome fun content, seasons and episodes packed with our wacky adventures, like this hot dog we're about to make right now.
Are they ready? Let's do it. Okay, so again, we don't always recommend using a heat press for food purposes, but let's be real. Sometimes necessity calls. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to protect our lower platen with some foil. And we're going to see, now here's the question, here's something that we always ask on HeatPressNation is, can I heat press that? And, yeah, so we're always asking, can I heat press that? And you know what? We're here, we're big on the scientific process. So we have our hot dogs. And I'm not sure how we're supposed to do this, but I don't know. What do you say, S?
You know what? I'm going to say the dogs are getting a little more of a cook, so maybe we loosen up our pressure, get our pro-grade Reynolds wrap on top and bottom, maybe hit the dogs first, and then maybe bring in the buns after to toast them all up together.
All right, so I think that's a plan, man. So let's loosen up the pressure here. And because this is an auto open, we don't want to over squish these pups, we may have to just hold it in place. I don't know if the auto open is going to work here.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, something like a swing away for the thickness of the dogs. You know, these are ballpark Franks, 100% beef. Something like that may be a little better with the swing away, but we're going to make do with what we got today.
Yep.
Oh, do you hear that? I don't know if our cameras are picking up that audio.
Yeah,
I'm getting really close here, but oh my goodness. And I know they definitely can't smell it, but gosh.
I can smell it. That sounds good. Here, hold on. Let me put my mic to it. There you go. You guys hear that?
Look at that sizzle.
Put my mic to it. That's the sound of summer, friends. Okay, so that was about 30 seconds. Let me just re-clip here. I totally messed this up.
Just use that drawer function.
Ooh, looks like we got a nice little sear on them.
Yeah?
So let's, oh no, we burnt it. Ooh.
It's okay, you can burn a little bit, right?
There we go. There we go. I would say, let's do it again.
All right, uno mas.
Uno mas.
Should we throw the buns on there?
Let's wait for the buns, because those are thicker.
All right.
So we're going to do the other side now for about another 30 seconds. Let's see how this goes. We're still at 385 degrees. I have no idea what the proper, oh, listen to the sounds of summer, my friend.
We got more comments coming in from our girl Terry. She used the heat transfer t-shirt paper at her recent licensing event, and everyone was successful. And that's really great to hear. Just you know, things are coming together. If I can learn how to do this stuff, then all of you can as well. So love to hear success stories about people really developing these skills and maximizing these materials. I don't know if you guys can hear this though, but these dogs are barking in there.
It sounds like they're ready to be eaten. So we got our, oh, there we go. So let's, this is so ridiculous. I don't know why they let us do this. Thank you guys for joining us.
Sometimes we will have
ruined the dog.
We will have utensils up here at some point, I think, as part of our supplies.
I washed my hands. Oh, so sorry.
It's okay, that'll be mine.
In the case of can I heat press a hot dog? Probably not.
But we are not quitters around
We're not
here.
quitters.
So we see this through to the end. The dogs were moderately successful. Let's go ahead and see how these buns come out.
I like toasty buns.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and spread these cheeks here for you a little bit right there.
There we
Get
go.
these a little flatter. There we go.
That makes more logical sense. All right, so let's just put these in, and I'm just going to probably go for a light pressure on here. How long do you think? Oh. There we go.
Trust your judgment on that. You can probably get a little liberal there. Travis Presser chiming in says, it sounds like they're screaming in that heat press. Oh,
yes, they're screaming because they're so excited for summer.
Yeah, that's right.
Like me.
Kristen Smarzewski, perfect for lunchtime. Yeah, depending where you are, late breakfast, brunchies, lunchies. It's perfect anytime,
I'm like the Hobbit, man. I do like second breakfast, 11Z's, dinner, luncheon, supper.
Comes in pints. We got a question here from Daisy Medina. Is your Fullerton store open to the public? And do you have the same deals that you have online in store? I want to stop by.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yes, yes, and yes. Daisy, the Fullerton store is going to be open. Our warehouse opens the doors about 8:30 in the morning, and we're here until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, kind of banker's hour schedules. So if you do have any questions, happy to honor website prices as well. If you want to maybe save on shipping, come down, do an in-store pickup. So yeah, please, you're more than welcome to stop on by. Address is 2300 East Walnut, and we are in the city of Fullerton. Alrighty.
Okay, so to answer the question, can I heat press a hot dog for 4th of July? I want to say this myth is kind of busted, but
I'm gonna go with a kinda.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
I think quesadillas are a yes, but like thicker items like hot dogs and hot dog buns are probably going to be a no.
But there's only one way to tell, and that's going to be with a taste test. So if you guys have just another moment here with us, let's see. Oh, and he took the busted dog. What a sweet dog.
Sorry, I felt guilty.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Not bad.
That's not bad. I'm going to have to change my answer. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
But there you have it, guys. I mean, we went over a lot of different stuff today. The trick with the Easy Mask, the contour cutting on the heat transfer paper was really awesome. I hope that gives you guys a lot of cool ideas. There will be a full tutorial on this process next week on the YouTube. But yeah, let's take a look here.
Boom. So we got the lettering, full color. Again, normally stuff reserved for your DTG guys. Sorry, DTG guys. Whoa, where'd he go? Sorry, DTG guys.
Saw it on the internet.
But it's not your territory anymore. We're coming in. Then, of course, we have these really sick sublimation socks. Very cool right there for you guys. Hey, thank you guys so much for joining us. Be sure to have a very, very safe 4th of July holiday. Here in Los Angeles, it's crazy. So many of the crazy fireworks that all you cool Midwest people have for normally. Like, they're like totally illegal out here, but for whatever reason, everybody gets them anyways. But be sure to stay safe. Don't blow your hands off. Don't shoot your eye out. And honestly, we want to see you guys next week. We'll be here at the same time, same place, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, and everywhere in between. You guys can do the math. We'll see you guys here next week. Don't forget, in the meantime, check out our Facebook group, HeatPressNation Creators, and
the YouTube. It's going to be youtube.com/HeatPressNation. And we really like to see what you guys are doing out there, so please use the hashtag. It's
HPN Creators, guys. Hashtag HPN Creators. You'll see it right there. Otherwise, tag us at HeatPressNation on Twitter, Instagram, wherever else you find yourselves. Okay.
All your social media guys, you could be entered into a chance for being Post of the Week. So there's no excuses. And Jared said, everyone have a safe and wonderful holiday. We will see you right after. Oh, actually, wait.
Oh,
we have a prize.
We almost forgot.
Oh, man, I almost got excited with these hot dogs.
Dude, so much excitement about food. That just lets you know how into food. In case you couldn't tell, just lets you know how into food I am. Got totally sidetracked. Really quick, before we go, we want to announce a winner. They're all right here. Look at all these potential winners. As I feel like I've been doing the past couple weeks. What do you got?
I got one here. This is Elizabeth Becker Davis.
Yeah, Elizabeth Becker Davis, thank you so much for liking and sharing last week's post. You are a winner of a pack of Soft Fusion pressing pillows. If anybody's wondering what those are, be sure to check out last week's post, guys. Until next week, we'll be seeing you around. Have a safe holiday.
Happy holidays.